Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Scott Wood with another high five for part-timers. And guess what? I'm not in the car today. Yeah, I'm actually at home, chilling. Wife's not feeling so hot, and boys are asleep. And I've been meaning to do this for the past week or so. So here I am at the house, and I would show you more, but it's a mess, usually. Okay, so hey, I wanted to give you five of my standby games. If you're in youth ministry for too long, you got to realize that kids love to play games. And it's really a good way of building community. And it's a nice way of having something competitive going on, but in a way that isn't so competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, anyways, let me just give you five. These are five that I kind of keep in my back pocket. Been doing them for years, and they work out really well for me, okay? So, number five, ooh, yeah. Okay, is a game that we call Do You Love Your Neighbor? And it's a real easy game. You'll find this one all over the game sites online. And basically, you sit everyone in a circle with one less chair than there is people. And the person in the center is trying to get into a chair, right? So they go to someone, anyone sitting down, the circle's like facing inward, right? So the people are facing inward. And that person goes to anyone and says, "Do you love your neighbor?" Uh, and basically, there's a choice. You can say yes, and if you say yes, it's followed by a yes, but yes, but I don't love people that say have hair. Okay, so then everyone in that group that has hair needs to get up and find another chair. But they can say no, and if they say no, then the people on the right and the left of that person have to switch chairs. And the whole idea is that once again, the person in the center, the person asking the question, is trying to sit down. Okay, so that's one. Do you love your neighbor? Number two is another circle game. We do a lot of games in circles, and I don't exactly know why, but you don't have to play this one in a circle. You can do it however you want. This one is really funny. It's a classic, and it's called Baby If You Love Me. Okay, look this one up. It's funny, right? Basically, you just get kids coming up to someone, and they can, we do it the same way we do You Love Your Neighbor, right? So there's a circle, everyone's standing though, and the person in the center is trying to switch places with someone on the outside. So they come up to anyone and they just ask them, "Baby, if you love me, won't you please, please smile?" And the response that they have to get out, the person on the outs that's forming the circle, the person that they're asking, has to say, "Baby, I love you, but I just can't smile today." And it's really funny when you get these kids asking this question. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. So, anyways, do you love your neighbor? Um, and Baby, if you love me. Number three, this is a great crowd breaker, but you just gotta watch it, okay? Now, back in the day, we used to play a game called Chubby Bunny. Chubby Bunny is a no-no, okay? But there's since been variations that are actually okay. Like you can do some of these and it's okay. We've played one called Chubby Chihuahua, right? Which is basically like we put kids. We'll take like 4 or 5 kids from the group, stand them in a row up front, and we give them like one of those little boats, with the food that you usually put food in. But we get full of pepperoncinis, and then they got to put one in their mouth, and then they got to say Chubby Chihuahua, right? And so the whole idea is that you keep on putting them in their mouth, or they keep on putting them in their mouth until they can't take it anymore. Eventually, you're left with one winner. Just watch for mass video link. But the thing is that because you put them in and the stems are still sticking out, we make it the stems are still sticking out. There's not enough of it that they can really, So, and that was the danger with the marshmallows. So, anyways, try that one once. It's funny, and they're drooling, so that's another reason for the boat. Okay, so one is Do You Love Your Neighbor? Number two is Baby If You Love Me. Number three is Chubby Chihuahua. Number four is Spud. Spud is awesome. Okay, and Spud is super easy to do. All you need is a ball. Okay, the softer the better. And basically, everyone stands in a circle again. I love circles. What can I say? Everyone stands in a circle, and one person, and everyone has a number, right? And yeah, okay, let me think of it. Yeah, everyone stands in a circle, everyone has a number. The person in the center, so the person running the game, takes that ball and throws it up in the air as high as they can. And as they do it, they call a number. 14. So whoever number 14 is, let me back up. Everyone in the circle turns around, and they run as fast as they can the opposite direction. 14 will go and try to and catch the ball. As soon as they catch the ball, they have to yell as loud as they can, "Spud!" Right? When they do that, they get 4 steps because there's 4 letters in the word spud. That's how we do it, and then they have to tag someone. And so we kind of do it like a horse pig type of basketball thing where you can get hit 4 times, spud, right? And you have to spell the word spud. And we also play that if the ball comes bouncing back to the thrower or the catcher, okay, number 14, then they can take 4 more steps. They just can't hit the same person twice. And it's a fun game. It's real easy to do. And, yeah, no one gets injured, usually. Okay, just make sure you stipulate no headshots, don't throw it hard, that type of thing. We're doing granny passes, not, okay, so it's, 1, do you love your neighbor? 2, baby if you love me. 3, chubby chihuahua. 4, spud. And number 5, this is the game that when the kids are just really, and this really works well for junior hires, when they're really just, that one, those nights when they came in with a box of Pixie Sticks per kid, and they've just been chugging them the whole time you've been, this is the game that you do this with, and this is called Big Mouth. You have everyone line up on a wall, and we do this in our gym. You can do this on a wall going out into a field, and actually that works better. But you have them lined up on a wall or a line or something like that, a curb, and the rules are very simple. When you say go, they have to do 2 things. 1, they have to run as fast as they can that way. Whatever that way is, the opposite way that the wall is, obviously. And number 2, they have to yell at the top of their lungs while they're running. When they can't run anymore, when they can't yell anymore, they stop running. No more, no breaths, just 1 breath, okay? And you see who can go the farthest. Big Mouth. It's a genius game. And sometimes they ask you if they can play it again. Hey y'all, that's it. I'm out of time. Be sure to check out the other videos that we have, the other High Five for Part-Timer videos that I've got going on. Hopefully these help you. Pass this on to a part-timer. If you're not a part-timer, I hope this helps you even if you are a full-timer or whatever, even if you're a no-timer and you're just checking this out. And yeah, and I have like a blog going, and I'll get more information on that for you next time. Okay? God bless you all. Have a great time, and yeah, be good.